Have you ever had one of those days, or maybe weeks, where you just feel tired, kind of foggy, and just off, and you just can't figure out why? Well, today we're going to dig into this really powerful and honestly often overlooked connection between the trillions of tiny microbes in your gut, the hormones that are running your body, and this hidden inflammation that just might be at the root of it all. All right, here's how we're going to break it down. We'll kick things off by looking at a huge problem that affects so many of us. Then we're going to uncover its root cause, which is actually a hidden organ deep inside you. From there, we'll see how things can go wrong, learn the 4 key ways to fix it, and stick around because at the end, we'll reveal a powerful health hack your gut uses to manage your hormones. So, first up, let's talk about this problem that so many people feel but can't quite put their finger on. It's this constant, low-grade inflammation that's quietly sabotaging our health from the inside. Now, what I find really fascinating about this is that you have experts from completely different medical fields. I mean, a gut doctor and a fertility specialist, and they're both looking at the same evidence and coming to the exact same conclusion. It's not just a gut issue or a hormone issue. This thing is an everything issue. And this number, 80, really just shows you the sheer scale of the problem. We are not talking about 1 or 2 little complaints here. Nope. This kind of inflammation is linked to over 80 different symptoms that can pop up literally anywhere in your body, from your brain all the way down to your joints. And just think about that for a second. If you're constantly feeling drained, just exhausted, and you're always reaching for that next cup of coffee just to power through the day, the root cause might not be your busy schedule or how much you slept. It could actually be this underlying fire of inflammation burning you out. Okay, so where is all this inflammation coming from? Well, it starts with an organ you can't even see on a CT scan, but believe me, it is secretly running the show. What's so wild is that we've basically discovered a new organ in the 21st century. It's not made of human cells, not at all. Instead, it's this bustling, living ecosystem inside you that's pretty much acting as the command center for your entire health. And look at that number. It's astronomical. We're talking about 38 trillion microbes. And they aren't just passive passengers just along for the ride. Oh, no. They are physiologically active, they are constantly working, and they are absolutely essential for our well-being. Just look at the scope of their influence. I mean, from commanding your immune system and balancing your hormones to directly affecting your mood and even influencing which of your genes get switched on or off, this hidden ecosystem has a massive impact on literally your entire body. It's incredible. So, the big question is, how does this internal world actually affect the rest of you? Well, the answer lies in the supercritical barrier between your gut and your bloodstream, and what happens when that barrier starts to break down. This is a pretty staggering fact when you think about it. 70%. Your gut lining is the primary front line of your body's entire defense system. It's the border where your internal world, full of all the food and microbes, meets the vast majority of your body's protectors. And this right here is the key. This is how it all happens. When that gut barrier gets damaged, things like undigested food particles and toxins can literally leak through. And this puts that massive immune system, which is waiting right on the other side, on constant high alert. And that's what triggers that chronic inflammation we were talking about earlier. But here's the amazing part, the really hopeful part. Your body is not just sitting back and taking it. It is constantly rebuilding this critical barrier at a mind-boggling rate. We're talking nearly 500,000 new cells every single second. This is just so incredibly empowering, right? It means this is not a lifelong sentence. Because of this super fast cell turnover, you can build a completely new gut lining in less than a week. The choices you make today, literally right now, start rebuilding your health immediately. So if we can rebuild that wall so quickly, what are the best building materials? Let's take a look at the problem with our current diet and then the 4 simple keys to the solution. Okay, so here's the challenge we're up against. A whopping 90% of the average American diet, from ultra-processed foods and animal products, has little to no fiber. And fiber is the absolute #1 fuel for a healthy gut. And the result of that diet is, well, it's staggering. We're not talking about a small gap in our nutrition here. This is a massive, system-wide deficiency affecting pretty much every single person. We're essentially starving those good gut microbes of the food they need to thrive. We've got to totally reframe how we think about this. It's time to get past this idea that fiber is just some boring drink for staying regular. No way. Fiber is the fuel that your microbiome transforms into powerful anti-inflammatory compounds. It is a sexy, crucial nutrient for your entire body. So the solution isn't some super complicated or restrictive diet. It's actually just about focusing on adding these 4 powerful gut-healing food groups. You want fiber from plants, polyphenols from all those vibrant colors, healthy fats from things like olive oil and avocados, and fermented foods to bring in some new allies for your gut. But wait, the benefits don't stop at just fighting inflammation. A healthy gut has another amazing trick up its sleeve. It has a specialized team that actively helps manage one of the most important hormones in your body. So let me introduce you to the estrobolome. This is a specific group of microbes living in your gut that have one very important job. They can take estrogen that your body was about to get rid of, and they can reactivate it, putting it right back into circulation. Pretty cool, huh? Here's a great way to think about it. Imagine your hormone balance is like a sink. Your ovaries, they're the faucet, producing new estrogen and turning the water on. But your gut, your estrobolome, that controls the drain. It helps decide how much estrogen gets cleared out, which helps maintain that perfect water level. So what this really means is that by improving your gut health, you gain a second, really powerful level of control over your hormonal well-being. And this is so vital, not just for fertility, but for navigating things like perimenopause, menopause, and just maintaining your overall health for decades to come. So let's end with this thought. This isn't about some diet you're going to start next week or next month. It's about the immediate power you have right now. With every single meal, you are literally providing the building blocks for that new gut lining. You have the power to change your health from the inside out, starting with your very next bite.